Hi, in this video we're going to see how to read Google Analytics for digital marketing and affiliate marketing, and we will be using the new dashboard and GA4. We're going to read important information like the number of new visitors, new users, the pages they visit, the source where they come from, and also the conversions. And at the end of this video, we're going to see how to configure conversions so that they show up in Google Analytics. I'm Alan Lois, growing together with you to live our dreams. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell down here or around the screen so you don't miss anything about digital marketing, affiliate marketing, make money online, build your own maybe system, SAP system, a lot of interesting things. So here we are in the dashboard, and what we are going to pay attention to is first the home and real time, and then acquisition, engagement, then demographics. And then for configuring the conversions event, we're going to look at all events and conversions. So here we are in the dashboard in the home page. And first we have this graph. This is about the 7 days by default, the last 7 days, but we can change it here, the period of time, okay? And here we have users and new users. For affiliate offers or opt-in pages or sales pages, we really care more about new users because those are new visitors, and users could be good for a blog page, a website, something where we want people to come back. Okay. Of course, if there are people who come back to our opt-in pages or sales pages, that's good, but we are mainly focusing on driving new traffic to our offers, to our opt-in pages. That's what we really need when we are trying to promote something. Now, here we have the visitors, the users of the last 30 minutes and the country where they're coming from. And now here, very important, this is the new users by, and we can choose source medium. That's what I prefer because we can see Google, cost per click, direct, or Google organic, or referring from another website, another page, another referral, and another referral, which is YouTube in this case. So we can see the amount of people coming from different sources. Then, very important also, this one. We can see the countries where they're coming from. And then we have here the pages that they visit and the amount of views. Next thing, we have the conversions here. The opt-in lead and the generate lead, those are the conversion events, two types of conversion events that I created. This first one is created only here, only using the Google Analytics, and the opt-in lead is also using the tag manager, configuring the event there, and then communicating with Google Analytics. And this way it's more accurate because the other one is like getting 3 events sometimes, or 2 events for the same conversion. So it's not so accurate as I found out. So at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to configure this kind of event, which is more accurate using the tag manager and the Google Analytics. So next we're going to have a look at real time. And here's where we can see the information for today. Mainly because the rest of the pages are not refreshed continuously, are not refreshed all the time. So the data is better if you look at yesterday or before. But here you can see the real-time interactions. So here we have 2 users, which can be actually the same person, because as I said before, these are not new users, these are users, so it could be the same person coming back. And they visited this page, 2 views for this page. And here we see the events that got fired when they visited the page view, and the session start. And here we would have conversions, if we have any conversion, which we don't have yet. So now we're going to look at acquisition. And first we have the overview. Here we see again users and new users. So we can click here and see the graph for the new users. Here we have the period of time. in this page. So it's for the last 7 days. And right now we don't have any other data for previous days because this is a new campaign that I just launched. Here we can see also the users in the last 30 minutes. And here, instead of user medium, we can choose source medium again. And we can see the data for the new users and where they come from. So we can see from Google Ads, we have 44. Direct, we have 15. From Google Organic, that's mainly searches in Google, we have 7. And then referral, like for example, from a YouTube channel, we got 1. So here we have again sessions. A session is different from a user because sessions need at least a specific amount of time or some events to be counted as a session. So here it's more important, it's more interesting to have a look at user acquisition. So here we have the graphs for different sources, different mediums, and we can have a look at source medium instead of medium, just medium. And here we have the data for the different sources and different mediums. First we have new users, and this is what we really care, as I said before, when we are having affiliate offers, opt-in pages, sales pages. So we want new visitors. And if we have instead some website or blogs and we want people to engage, we have these engage sessions. Okay, and we can have a look at this and these columns for engagement. Okay, so we can see here, for example, the time that they spend at the site and in that session. And here we have conversions, where we can choose the type of conversion which we configured, and we see the conversions depending on where they came from. Then we have traffic acquisition. It's mainly the same thing, but it's more focused on sessions instead of new users. So we have users, which can be the same person coming back, and we have sessions, and then we have also here the opt-in lead conversion event. So we can see the number of conversions. In this case, I called it opt-in lead because it was coming from an opt-in page and they are becoming a lead. So we can see the opt-ins we have from different sources and mediums. The Google cost per click, so it's Google Ads or organic or YouTube or whatever. Next, we're going to have a look at engagement, because here we have pages and screens. So if we want to have a look at which pages they're visiting, we can see it here. So we see the views and the users and the new users for each page. And we can also go to the right and choose the conversions. So if we have different opt-in pages, for example, we can see which opt-in pages get more conversions here. Okay. In this case, this is my thank you page for this opt-in page. So I get 41 new users and I get 9 conversions from this thank you page. In this case, maybe not 9 conversions, because we have 3 new users. So this means that they fired the opt-in lead event different times, several times per user, because we only have 3 new users for the thank you page. So this is really important also to take into account, because this could mean that these 3 new users were visiting the thank you page on several times, several different moments. That's why they have fired this new opt-in lead event more times. Next, we're going to have a look at demographics. So we go to overview first. Here we can see visitors, the users, not new users, but users from different countries. We can choose new users instead if we want that. Remember, here we have the period of time, so last 7 days, and here we have them by city. Here we have them by language. And this is important because we can take that into account when we create our opt-in pages, our offers in general. Or on the other hand, from looking at it from the other side, it's important sometimes to understand what language they speak when they are visiting our opt-in pages. Even if they are in English, we can understand better the traffic that we get. And now we're going to have a look at the details. So here we see by country the new users, and we can also choose the opt-in lead event here and see the conversions per country. So we have 2 from United States, 5 from Spain. Remember, these are visits from Canada, United Kingdom. These are visits to the thank you page in this case, because that's the way I configured it in the tag manager. That's what we're going to have a look at next. First, we're going to come here to all events. And we see here we have our opt-in lead event, which is what I'm going to show you how to configure in the tag manager. And then it's not going to show up here immediately. It will show up here after some hours, or what I found is that it will show up when it's the next day, so at midnight. So you have to configure it first in the tag manager, as I'm going to show you, and then wait until it shows up here, and then you will check this mark as conversion. So here we are in the tag manager. We go to tags, and here we can see different tags that I already configured for my website. This is my website, and you can see here the Google Analytics GA4 configuration. So if you want to see how to configure this tag together with Google Analytics, I have another video for that. I'm gonna leave the link in the description and in the comments, and also here on the top of the screen. And so now we are focusing on this one, which is creating the GA4 event for this website, and I called it opt-in lead. So we're gonna create it from scratch so that you can see it. So we come here to new, we click here, and we choose Google Analytics GA4 event. Now here we go to the event and we put the name that we want. It could be just like, for example, new lead, and then we can also go here to parameters and add one, for example, for the page URL, and here we choose the variable page URL. So this parameter would also be registered somewhere in the Google Analytics page together with the conversion. And we can go to advanced settings, and here we check that it says once per event, so it's not firing several times. That's why the other event that I had before, that I said that was firing several times, getting more like 35 events, was not accurate. But this one is more accurate. This one had only 9 because it said once per event. Sometimes we have tracking links which redirect the page for the same event several times, or it could reload the page or whatever, and it could fire several times. So instead, if we configure it this way, it will only fire once per event. This is very important. That's why we need this way better than the other way, which I'm not showing you. Okay, because this is the good way that I like more. Then now we click here, triggering, and we choose the page. We can create a new page here with the plus and choose the page view, some pages, page URL, contains, and we say, for example, thank you. If that's the part of the URL that we already have as a thank you page, of course. So we need to specify part of the URL that distinguishes this page from the rest of the pages. So we click save, and it will ask for a name. And we say, okay, thank you, for example. We click save. Now we have it here. We click save. It's going to ask for it again, and we just put another name, like, for example, new lead event. The volume would not be. Oh yeah, here because I have different containers for different websites, so we need to choose one. Maybe you don't need to specify it because you only have one. Okay, now we click save, and it's saving, and now it's here. We have it here, the new lead event. So now we should submit. We can publish. It's going to ask for a name. We can skip. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to save it right now because I already have my events configured. But once you do that, it will show up here in events, all events, like this one. But it will take some time, some hours maybe, or maybe when it's the next day, when it's changing to the next day after midnight. That's what happened to me. It showed up here after midnight. Then once you see your event here, you just mark it as conversion, like this one, and then you can see it here in conversions, and this should happen, I think, immediately. And then you will also see it in all the rest of the pages that we saw throughout the video. And that's how you set the conversions to show up in Google Analytics. And if you liked the video, if you found it useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It won't cost you anything and it will help me a lot. And don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell so you don't miss anything about digital marketing, affiliate marketing, make money online, build your own MVP system, SAP system, a lot of interesting things. And if you want me to make a specific video for you about a specific topic, about digital marketing, about affiliate marketing, make money online, or something technical like this, just tell me in the comments down below and I will try to make a video for you. I hope you found this useful and see you in the next video.